Hey guys, I've got a new fidget toy for you today. This one's called the Infinity Flipper. It's based on the Infinite Flipper that you can make with paper. It's basically a never-ending card. But when I saw that in origami, I thought, oh, that'd be pretty cool to make in a Lego. So, of course, I did a little search on the internet to see if anyone had actually done it. And yeah, well, this is the Randy Kendrick design. So I made a smaller one, but I thought I'd just show you this big one first. It's a pretty cool never-ending toy. You can spend hours fidgeting with this one, and as you see, as we open it up and turn it out, it just keeps folding out for infinity. So a little bit like your magic folding cube, but this one is sort of flat. Now this particular colour scheme is similar to the Lego bucket wheel excavator, wouldn't you say? Well, it just so happens that all of these parts come from that set. So I'm actually going to call this the Lego bucket wheel excavator alternate build. That's right, you can just make one of these with parts from your bucket wheel excavator. Now, Randy Kendrick didn't actually show us how to put this together. It's actually made of 8 panels. So I'm going to show you guys how to make one of these Lego Infinity Flippers. Now, you'll need quite a few parts, but they're all pretty much standard pieces. So you might have them already if you've got a few Lego Technics lying around. So, do you want to see how to make this Lego Infinity Flipper? Well, let's do this. Okay, so these are the panels you'll need to make for your Lego Infinity Flipper. You'll need 4 of these. Now these have little movable bushes in here, and there's a piece in here we use for a linkage. You'll need 2 of these pieces here. These are pretty straightforward. And you'll need 2 of these pieces. So let's go ahead and make each of these pieces. Okay, so now I don't have an exact parts list, but you're going to need a lot of these Technic beams. You're going to need a lot of 7s, you need a few 5s, and you'll need some 2s, and a couple of 3s. But the 7 is the bulk of the pieces you'll need, so go and find a lot of those. Again, you'll find them in the Lego bucket wheel excavator set, and you'll have them all in these cool colours. You'll need some of these connecting pins with a hole in the middle. So you're going to need in total 8 of those. You'll need some friction pins and some pins that are frictionless so they can flip around. So let's go and put this together. So to make this, you'll just need to put a couple of these pins in any place here. So we're going to have 2 7s next to each other. Then we're going to put on a 5, but we want to move on to the next step from here. So we're going to pop that on like that. And then we're going to use some of these connecting pins with a hole. And they'll sit on like that. Now we're going to use one of these pins. We'll just put this here for now. We're going to probably take this apart to put it all together. So put another 5 on the other side here. And then we want to go ahead and finish building this off. So we can put a pin in there, a 7, another 7, and you've got this piece. So you're going to have to go ahead and build another 3 of those, and let's move on to the next piece. Okay, so for this next piece, it's going to look a little bit like this, and we have a couple of these 1x2s, and they will just spin around. So let's get started. First of all, we're going to start with this little 1x3, and we're going to put a couple of these pins in here. So I want that to join on the edge. We're using a 1x7, and now we just want to go and add another 1x7. But before we do that, we're just going to put another pin in here so that we can tie these all together. So here we're going to put another pin in here, pop this 1x7 in like that. And you see how we're actually making sure we've always got 2 pieces here so it doesn't actually flex around. So we're going to go ahead and put another one of these in here. We're going to put another pin in there, another 1x7, and now we just need to do this last piece here. So we're going to pop that in there, and we use a 1x3 there. So that's the basic look there. Then we just use these frictionless pins, pop them in on either side like that. And then we use the 1x2s. They just sort of sit on there and they're going to flop around. That gives us the flipping part. Alright, so that should be the piece there. So you want to go ahead and make 2 of these pieces. Okay, so the last piece that we need to make is this. Now we're going to make 2 of these, so let's go and get started. Okay, so here we go and get started. We're just going to pop these 2 pins in like that. Now we might just pop them on the outside, and we're going to go ahead and put that in through there like that. And we need another one there, so we're going to pop this one here so we can get the middle piece sort of set up. Put another 1x7 here, and we put another one there like that. So the middle piece is a 1x5, and that's just going to sit there like that. And now we want to continue and finish this off. So 1x7s just here, and another 1x7 can go over this side like that. And we put one more 1x7 in here like that. Now I have missed a couple of pieces here, so you want to make sure you keep these end pieces free. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. We're using a frictionless pin there, and one of these 1x2s, and another 1x2 over here. So that should all just connect nicely like that. And that's the last piece. So we're going to go ahead and make 2 of those. Okay, so now we're going to assemble the Lego Infinity Flipper. These 3 parts we'll get started with. So we've already got a pin through here, so we're just going to pull this open right now. And this actually just slides on like that. If you can see that, that should just slide on nicely. Like that. And then we just go ahead and put this piece back on. Now you want to make sure that these holes are actually pointing on the outside. And we're going to go ahead and do the same with the other side. So that'll just slide in like that, and that one just connects up like that. So that's how they should look. So let's go ahead and do another one. So again, we'll just pull this piece off here. We're just going to link this in here and push these pieces together. Now it can be a little bit tricky, but you'll get the hang of it. And then we go ahead and we do the next piece. Here, put that on that side, it'll be a bit easier. And just going to slide that in there like that. And pop this one on top like this. So that's our first few pieces we've got put together. Now we just need to add these last 2 pieces. Now this is pretty easy. These are obviously where they're going to go. A little bit harder to put them in. So let's see if we can just do this fairly easily. Just going to need a bunch of these pins, and these are the frictionless type, so they're going to move around. And well, the way I usually put these together is I pop one of these sides out first, slip this over the top, and pop this other pin in here like that, and then I'll just pop that one in like that. So that's probably the easiest way to get these to sit together. So we're going to try and do that again over on this side. So again, we want to put these pins together, so we're just going to pop one of these in for now. So if we just line that up like that, it's probably going to be a little bit easier to put together. So we'll just pop that on like that. So that's that piece done. Flip that over, and we now to put this other link in over here. So the best way to do that is to pull that one off, put this pin in, and join these together like that. Alright, so hopefully that made a little bit of sense. We're going to go ahead and do that with the other side. So that's what it should be looking like, and that flips over there. Turn that back over that way. So again, we're going to put a pin in here, and we're going to just take this one off on this side, and we'll take this one off on this side. So put the pin in there and pop that on like that. We might just do the same on the other side here. Put one of these pins in and pop that on top like that. Okay, so that's joined up, so now we just need to do the other side. So again, we're going to put in a pin here, and in here we use this piece here, and that just sits over the top, and this piece just goes in like that. And that is your LEGO Infinity Flipper complete. Now, it's a pretty good design, and don't forget to check out Randy Kendrick's channel, because even though he hasn't been around for a long time, he might decide to come back eventually, and he's got some really good ideas. And although this Infinity Flipper is actually a little bit large, it's actually quite good. It folds together quite nicely. I did make a smaller version, and it wasn't quite as flat, but it was a lot easier to hold. So if you guys want me to show you how to make the smaller version, just let me know in the comments below. And again, this is really just an alternate build for the LEGO bucket wheel excavator. Now, just because it's an excavator doesn't mean to say you actually need to build an excavator for an alternate build. And the reason why I bought the bucket wheel excavator is because it has heaps of Technic pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and make some other designs using those parts. So if you liked this LEGO Infinity Flipper, then please like and subscribe. And until next time, it's bye for now.